Alright, welcome to Star Wars, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. In this video we're going to go through the first area and talk about some tips and tricks to help you get started in the game. The game we are standing. We want to use free move, but if you're prone to VR sickness, use teleport to start at least. Normal game difficulty is fine. Screen shake, sure, and that all looks good. So let's dig in. You can catch this video at youtube.com/substatica. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/substatica. That's SUBSTATICA. Like, share, follow, subscribe. All that good stuff is appreciated if you enjoy the content. Here we are at the Galaxy's Edge. So our grab trigger, we'll grab our heads-up display and put that on. We're going to grab our inventory pouch, slap that on our chest, and then to access it, we just pull it off our chest, and there's our inventory. We can leave it hanging in the air for some reason. Alright, and then we can take junk and hold it to that pouch to store it away in our inventory, or anything useful as well. There's some more. And there's some more. If you see that little dotted circle, that means you can pick it up. If it has a plus in it, it means you can scan it. And we'll get to scanning in a second here. But first, let's press the shiny red button.
Oh, you're already awake. Let me power everything up.
Yep, wide awake.
Classic. It's very quaint how you biotics have to sleep all the time, even though it seems like a colossal waste of your lifespan. But it does give inquisitive droids the opportunity to look through your things. That's an upside. Droppings into synchronous orbit. Now, no one's crashed into Batuu while I'm at the helm. How'd that be for homecoming? And looks slightly ferry loader.
And there's the Millennium Falcon heading in. Little Easter egg, I guess.
Only a few minutes away. I hope you feel rested enough for another glorious day crewing your droid parts freighter. Head to the cargo hold and we can get the pageantry started.
So on our wrists, we have, well, let's do this first. This is the menu. We've got our missions, travel, journal, challenges, tales, settings, and controls, and all that stuff. So let's X out of that. That's how we get to the menu. On our wrist here, we have our, for calls, holo calls. This is our scanner for scanning those circles with pluses in them, like it shows there. And this arrow shows us the direction to our next objective. In this case, that diamond over there. Can be a little confusing sometimes if you have rather circular mission areas. It works pretty good in general. I don't think I ever looked in here. Oh, so we can use our... Well, we don't have our tool yet. Maybe we can come back to that. Strange. I wonder what's in there. Because we don't have that tool yet. We get it down here. This is our multi-tool or all-kit, I think they call it, or something like that.
Few jumps through hyperspace and everything's gone to the rusty beyond. The coupler must be out again. Feels like this is a
down into the floorboards.
All-kit tool.
All-kit tool.
All
Alright. So this thing, you use the analog stick to select whether it's this zapper, the wrench or ratchet, or the torch, right? And then if you want to use it in your right hand, because if you use it in your left hand, you can't use your analog stick to move, because your analog stick is used for that, right? So here, we take this out, we can brush our teeth with it, or give ourselves a little jolt. No, it opens the door like that for some reason. But let's jump back up here and see what's in this this container over here, which, you know, I never bothered to press this button, or I don't remember doing it. So you come in contact with these all through the game, various little kind of side puzzles to unlock them. This one is just more bolts, so we'll see what it has in it. Take the bolts out. Oh, it is a little side game. So now we got to find out where the next one is, and then hold it there, and there you have it. Oh, just more remotes. So little extras. Hey, 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 I didn't want you to go there. Get in there. Anything else? Oh, well, that's kind of odd. Hoping for something a little more interesting than that. So those little guys will float around and shoot your enemies. They're handy, but you can't depend on them. They're not that effective. They get damaged. You can repair them, but if you're spending time, you could probably spend that time better shooting at your enemies than repairing one of your remotes with your all kit.
Batuu's actually pretty familiar. I know some people prefer places like Coruscant. You can count me among them. Closer to the action.
For those handles, you want to make sure they go all the way down. Sometimes they don't. The door won't open. So just make it a point to push them all the way. And sometimes your hand will slip off them, even though you're holding, if you push it too far. So they can be a little glitchy. And in some cases, it might not seem like you can actually interact with something when in fact it was just being a little glitchy.
The boss is on call for us.
Welcome home, briefly. Only enough time to get your cargo unloaded, and then it's off to pick up more parts for the droid depot. You're due in the BIF system in the 32 standard hours. How's everything going?
Good.
Well, I know you got a good deal on this barge, but it's falling apart. Maybe our next ship can be something more nimble? Like an X-Wing?
We're not getting an X-Wing.
Fit a lot of cargo on an X-Wing.
Give me one good reason.
I built you to pilot the freighter.
Give me two good reasons.
Oh, that means the loader just launched. Back to work.
Loader just launched. I have no idea what that
The next
means.
container is ready. Coordinates are coming your way.
Okay, so we can press this and it's going to tell us where to go. We got to go down there, which is through this door.
Make sure to scan those parts for mine.
This is a teleport mechanism.
You wanted to get off Batuu and see the galaxy.
Moving vertically.
I didn't think it would be as glamorous as doing things, scanning parts, containers.
You either have to use the teleport or this hover thing we'll get later. Getting over pretty much anything other than, ooh, money. You pick up money everywhere. You pick it up off enemies usually. In little firefights, you're bending down to pick up some credits. So as I was saying, moving vertically, you have to use a teleport, or you get a hover board or something in just a minute here.
So,
there's more credits.
Remember when we were on Trandoshan and you stopped at that diner? Well, I interfaced with the security droid and it told me they've allowed droids in the resistance. That General Organa herself sometimes travels with a protocol droid. Can you imagine? That could be me one day. I prefer to pilot for them, but I'd hold that woman's kit. Or whatever General's will.
Scanning can be a little glitchy here. Alright.
I'm good at the remote droids. Be careful. Those can be nasty.
I think you can have like 3 of those out at once. So here we got to use our tool again. I want to switch it to the zapper, so up on the analog stick, give it a little zap, and it's good. And that just returns to your hip when you let go. So the circle with the plus means scan. So there you go.
Yeah. You ever have one of those times when a cloaked trader in the corner of a dimly lit cantina pays you a lot of credits to transport 2 special packages? This is like that, but we're certainly not smuggling them. But we're probably also not smuggling them.
Got it.
Just get them planted side.
Not smuggling. I can handle that. So this is our hover pack, and it allows us to move up 1 level at this point, right? And down. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but there it is. You can do that in combat to get the drop on your opponents. I didn't really in my first playthrough, but maybe it comes in handy. It exposes you, and the opponents really have good aim. especially if you're stationary. If you're moving, they can't hit you at all, but if you're stationary, they'll hit you every time. We'll get into that when we get into some combat here in a second.
That's the ferry loader. That means that we just confirm. Yes, you're going to have to turn on the docking beacon from there. They're approaching from the port side, so that'll be the console you want.
There's the flashing button.
They're connected. Go ahead and uncouple the first hold.
All right.
One down and... Sensors say there's another...
Ooh, that's not good.
Hold on. I'm gonna try to get us out. They're attached.
To get us up or get us out?
Hull breach. Get to the crate at Mont. There's a pistol stowed inside. I'll drop the blast.
So we could press this. Is that doing anything? Yeah. Apparently we're smuggling, but we don't have a pistol. Or we have one pistol. There's some more remotes. So to activate them, just throw them up in the air. These are I just used that one, I think. I think there's more in it. And this one we'll put in our pack. These wrist things are for quick access, so you can just grab, and these you just pull the trigger to spray to heal yourself. Your health is over here, that battery bar. And here we have the ship's gun locker, which of course has bolts that we just let fall through the floor. Then keep things nice and tidy. And we got a blaster. So now weapons in here have not a durability, but they have a charge, and when that runs out, it's trash. Just throw it away. So you're constantly picking up weapons just because they run out of charge. For combat, like I said, either stay behind cover or keep moving. The projectiles are really slow. So they basically can't hit you if you move. So pick up another gun, put it there. There's some money. Another gun. So now we're fully loaded, full health. The guns will also need degassing. We'll get to that though in a second when it happens.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Look, the First Order is paying a small fortune for a piece of your cargo, and lucky you, we're here to claim it. So, there are two ways this can go. You can hide and weep and just hope really, really hard we don't find you. But eventually, it's always, oh, there you are. Blam, blam. Dead. Or option 2. You just put your hands up. It's pretty easy. Just like this.
There we go.
I give up, Tara.
I give up, Tara.
See?
Yeah, that felt good.
I bet I can get a good price for you on Zakaria. So, think about it. See you soon.
Alright, so in early game you can rush the bad guys, the enemies, this Guavian death gang. I say that and then I get hit rushing in. I think one of my droids actually hit me.
Should have given up.
So,
We aren't your average raiders, little deckhead.
and just change up.
You're tangling with the Guavian death gang.
The charge will go amber.
Is one piece of cargo really worth it?
Charge will go amber, and that's when you want to change the weapon. It'll go red, just won't work anymore.
It's in the cargo so they can't get it.
there and make that stop.
Okay, so charge it up when it does that. There we go. So now one of our... This guy's hurting.
Just dipped into Batuu's atmosphere.
Switch to our zapper.
So, you can ride it into the dirt with those giant
I don't-
metal car. Or you can get out with us. Just put the blaster down and give us what we came for.
I generally don't recommend repairing them just because, you know, it's better to just keep fighting. And usually they need repair while you're fighting.
Have to jettison the cargo.
I'm trying to pick up some
Get to
credits
the
here, yo.
escape pod.
Alright. I like how these sticks just pop out when it's time to jettison the cargo, like somebody already knew. Alright.
Everyone, back to the ship! The target just got shot to the surface. Well, good job. You're literally going to go down with the ship. Unless I personally kill you first. That feels like it'll be more satisfying. Let's do that.
You can two-hand the guns. I generally don't do that. Doesn't seem to make it any more accurate. They don't really feel like they have any weight to them.
Ah, perfect. Now the escape pod.
Is he down? He's down. Okay, any credits? See, that's amber now. So if we can, want to pick up another one. The credits along the way. Any credits for this guy? Yeah. So it gets kind of annoying during battles to constantly having to be picking up credits, or leaving them behind. So we just got hit there. Our health went down a little bit. Huh. I don't know if he's taken care of or not, but we'll take one of our wrist bactas and spray. That brings our health back up. That's used up. Go back over here. Crank this again and we'll move up. I don't know where he came from. This seemed to spawn out of nowhere there. These guys are generally a little tougher, these Greedo characters. And they come with like a Han Solo blaster here, which I very much enjoy. Although I don't see any credits from him. Oh, there they are. And there we have it. This is basically the end of the first section of the game here, the little intro. Once we press the button, I think we lost both our remotes, so they kind of disappear randomly in the game. So don't worry too much about them. You're constantly getting new remotes and losing the old ones. So that's just how it is.
Okay, I set your coordinates for the Sami and Sons jump pile. That should cushion the pod's landing. Stay alive and meet me in Cecil Slack's cantina. Small hitch. She hit the life support system. Oxygen is currently inside. No? No? Well, we'll have to do. So, everything's fine. Totally fine.
Totally fine.
Unrelated note. If you start to feel like maybe don't. And is Jax with you? I'm not receiving a signal from...
Yeah, Jax didn't make it. Well, thanks for watching. That's the first mission from Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll catch you next time.